Hello everyone, welcome to another episode in Charlie Christian Month. It's a month in which we are looking at some of the great solos that Charlie Christian has played during the time he was recording. And in this episode we're going to take a look at one chorus of a great solo played on the tune Swing to Bop. Now the chords of Swing to Bop are the same as the chords of a tune that you might be familiar with called Topsy. So if you thought to yourself, Swing to Bop, I've never heard of that tune, it has the same changes as Topsy. The recording seems to be in B minor, although it's in between B flat minor and B minor, but listening to the sound of the guitar, I'm guessing it was in B minor, so I transcribed it in B minor. Now in this video we're going to take a look at the first half of the solo, and then I will produce another video this week showing the phrases of the second half, and that video will be available as usual for my patrons, so on Patreon. If you want to check out that video, you can take a look at my Patreon site. Let's get started with phrase number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three, 4. The A part of Swing to Bop or Topsy is basically one chord, it's B minor in this case. So even though for the rhythm guitar part I was playing this, so B minor 6, F sharp 7, B minor with a D in the bass, and then back to F sharp 7, B minor 6 in a loop. That's just to create movement in the progression, the chord progression, but when you play solo you can basically think only B minor or a combination of B minor and F sharp 7. So this whole phrase stays around this B minor triad. Now he goes to the major 7. You could also view it as playing F sharp 7 to resolve back to B minor. But I see it more as just B minor and then adding the 6 and the major 7. Here's the 6 and the major 7. Let's go to the next phrase. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. For this phrase, Charlie Christian moves up to the next available shape for B minor, right? This is a shape with the 5th on top, so the next shape would have the root on top. It's right there, and there he plays this phrase. That's the way I think Charlie Christian is playing it picking-wise, picking every note, so then you get... And then probably goes up on the B string. Now I'm a gypsy jazz picker, so even though I did it on the video and I did it in the demonstration, if it would be a real life situation where I was playing this line during improvisation, I would actually play it like this. So I would play down on the F sharp, so I get 2 down notes in a row, down, then hammer on. I actually prefer that sound, it sounds a little bit more interesting, but just alternate picking of course works as well. This is purely a B minor phrase based around this shape. So it's a good lesson to learn that you can play very good sounding lines by playing around these simple triads. Let's go to the next shape. 3, 4, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 1. So now the song modulates to E minor, or you could say it goes to the 4th degree, but it sounds more like it's modulating to E minor because we could play the same thing. We could again play E minor, B7, then E minor with a G. Of course, that's too high to play on rhythm guitar, so I was just playing E minor 6, B7 or D sharp diminished, and then back to E minor. But again, for the solo, you could just think E minor, and that's what Charlie Christian is doing, and he goes to this E minor shape. Right, he started on this B minor shape, then going to this B minor shape, and now he plays this E minor shape, which is the same as the B minor shape, but now in E minor. And then he plays some really simple but effective phrases based around that triad. So notice that he's taking a motive, this is the motive, and then he makes variations on it. So the first time he plays it like this, 1, 2. Second time, 1, 2. And then one more time. It's 4 notes. It's 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 notes played in such a way that it stays interesting, even though it is a very simple idea. Then we go back to B minor for the next phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three, 4. This phrase again is based completely around a B minor triad, or maybe even just a B minor bar chord, without the bass of course. And then he plays, so B minor, and sometimes it's B minor major 7. So straight down with a B minor arpeggio to start, you will get the major 7, which you could also see as F sharp 7. But again, I'm just more thinking B minor major 7. You have the shape. It's just a shape. Going to that 9, nice color note, but it's nothing complicated. It just sounds so good because of the timing and the articulation and the subtle ways in which he varies playing around those shapes. That was the first half, and I think even though it's a simple solo or it's simple ideas, you could learn a lot from it because it shows you to build effective swinging phrases of triads or simple chord shapes. Now, of course, in the bridge, he goes all out, but that will be in part 2, again, which you can find on my Patreon. If you join there for the €5 tier, you can download the tab that you saw on screen today. And if you join at the €10 tier, you can download the tab for the video today, but you can also see the second video and download the tab for the complete solo. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon to keep notified of all my new videos, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!